Not having a financial plan is costing you more than money. It's costing you peace of mind. Have you ever had one of those quiet moments, late at night, when everything finally slows down and your brain suddenly remembers money exists? You're lying in bed. The room is dark. Your phone lights up your face. You're scrolling without really seeing anything. Then a thought slips in. Rent is coming. The credit card bill is due. There's that dentist appointment you postponed. Nothing bad has happened, but your chest tightens anyway. You open your banking app. You look at the number, and instead of relief, you feel confused. Is this enough? Enough for what, exactly? That low-level tension. That's what living without a financial plan feels like. And today, I want to talk about the psychological cost of that feeling. Not the financial cost, the mental one. Most people think a financial plan is about math, spreadsheets, percentages, goals. So they say things like, I'll make one when I earn more, or I kind of know where my money goes, or I don't want to stress myself out. But here's the part nobody explains. A financial plan isn't really about money. It's about certainty. Without one, your brain never fully rests. It keeps asking questions in the background. Can I afford this? What if something breaks? Am I falling behind? Why does everyone else seem calmer than me? You're not bad with money. You're living inside unanswered questions. And unanswered questions are exhausting. Here's the scary part. This stress shows up even when nothing is technically wrong. You're paying your bills. You're working. Yes, you're doing okay. But you don't feel okay. Not because you're failing, but because your mind doesn't know what okay means. Think about uncertainty in other parts of life. You send an important message, no reply. Your phone buzzes. You check it. It's not them. Your stomach drops a little. The stress isn't the message. It's the waiting. Money works the same way. Let me show you what that looks like in real life. You're in the grocery store, standing in line, holding two versions of the same product. One is cheaper. One is the one you actually want. You pull out your phone and open your bank app, not because you're broke, but because you're unsure. Your brain starts running numbers, rent, gas, that bill you forgot about. You put the better one back, not because you can't afford it, but because you don't know what it will cost you later. That's not discipline. That's mental strain. Here's what's really happening. When you don't have a plan, every expense becomes a decision. Groceries aren't just groceries. They're a calculation. A weekend trip isn't just rest. It's a question mark. Ordering food isn't just convenience. It's a future worry. And the brain hates question marks because the brain's job is prediction. It wants to know what happens next. No plan means no prediction. So it stays alert. That's why money stress is tiring even when you're not in danger. This is what nobody tells you. Most financial stress is not about being poor. It's about not knowing what's coming. Now notice what people usually do next. They avoid. They don't check their account. They don't look at their bills closely. They don't plan. Not because they're lazy, but because thinking feels painful. Avoidance feels like relief. For a moment, you don't open the app. You don't do the math. You don't ask the hard question. Your chest relaxes. But then, the uncertainty grows. And now you're stuck in a loop. Here's the loop, clearly. No plan creates uncertainty. Uncertainty feels uncomfortable. So you avoid thinking about money. Avoidance means nothing gets clearer. So uncertainty increases. No plan leads to uncertainty, leads to avoidance, leads to more uncertainty. That's the cycle. Let me say it again in simple terms. You don't feel stressed because you're irresponsible. You feel stressed because your brain doesn't know the story of your money. It doesn't know where it's going. It doesn't know what it's for. It doesn't know what happens in an emergency. So it stays on guard. And this is where most people get stuck. They think the problem is income. They think the problem is discipline. They think the problem is motivation. But the deeper problem is structure, not control, not strict rules, structure. Something your mind can lean on. Let me show you the real difference. Imagine two people, same job, same rent, same lifestyle. One has a simple plan, the other doesn't. On paper, they look identical, but their daily lives feel different. The first person goes to sleep on Sunday night knowing Monday is covered. The second person lies in bed scrolling, wondering if they forgot something. The first person gets a surprise bill and feels annoyed. The second person gets the same bill and feels afraid. The first person takes a weekend off and actually rests. The second person takes a weekend off and keeps thinking about money. Same income, different nervous systems. Because one has clarity, the other has guesses. Here's the scary part. Many people think clarity comes after they make more money, but often, clarity comes before money improves. Your mind relaxes when it knows what's happening. Even if what's happening isn't ideal, a hard truth is lighter than a vague fear. If you know, I can survive 2 months without income, your brain calms down. If you don't know, it assumes the worst. That's how humans are wired. Now add modern life. Social media showing better lives, rising prices, career pressure, family expectations. So even if your situation is stable, your perception isn't. And when perception feels unsafe, you shift into short-term mode. You focus on today. You avoid tomorrow. Not because you don't care, but because you're protecting yourself from stress. This is the lie we tell ourselves. I'll plan later when things are better. But later never feels safe if now feels unclear. The shift happens when you stop treating a financial plan like a performance and start treating it like a boundary between chaos and direction. A plan doesn't say, I will be rich. It says, this is what I can handle. It doesn't predict the future. It reduces fear of it. When you have that boundary, decisions change. You don't ask, is this bad? You ask, does this fit? You don't spend emotionally. You spend with context. You're not chasing peace. You're creating predictability, and predictability calms the brain because the brain hates unknown outcomes. That's why routines feel safe. That's why systems feel lighter than constant decisions. Money stops feeling like a threat and starts feeling like something you can shape. Not control, shape. If you want less stress around money, start with just 3 things. Nothing extreme, nothing complicated. Just 3. First, know what comes in. Open your app. Look at your income, not to judge it, just to see it. Seeing replaces fear with facts. Second, know what must go out. Rent, utilities, food, basic bills. Not every small purchase, just the things that keep life running. Now you've drawn a simple line between what's fixed and what's flexible. Third, decide what the rest is for. Some for safety, but some for the future, some for living. You're not controlling money. You're giving it roles. When money has roles, your brain stops arguing with itself. And now, choose one anchor, one number that means safety to you. Maybe it's 1 month of expenses. Maybe it's no credit card balance. Maybe it's a small emergency fund. It doesn't matter what it is. It matters that it exists. Because now, when something happens, you don't panic. You check the anchor, and suddenly, decisions have context. That's already a financial plan. Not a perfect one, a usable one. And you don't wait until everything is perfect to do this. You do this because things aren't perfect. A financial plan is not a reward for success. It's a tool for surviving uncertainty. This works because the brain relaxes when it can predict outcomes. Less unknown equals less stress. When uncertainty shrinks, mental energy comes back. Energy to rest, energy to think, energy to improve. That's why clarity often leads to better decisions. See, not because you become smarter, but because you become calmer. And calm people make better choices. Living without a financial plan isn't reckless. It's human. Most people were taught how to earn, how to spend, how to survive. They were not taught how to see. So they walk through life in financial fog. Working, paying, worrying. Not because they're failing, but because their mind doesn't know what's next. A plan doesn't promise safety, but it replaces fear with structure. It replaces guessing with intention, and that changes how money feels, not as an enemy, but as something you can slowly shape. Progress doesn't come from having everything solved. It comes from making uncertainty smaller. One question answered, one number defined, one step at a time. And here's the real question. It's not, how much money do I have? It's, how much uncertainty am I carrying? Because the less you live in the dark about money, the lighter your mind becomes. And when the mind feels lighter, everything else becomes easier to carry. Not perfect, just clearer. And clarity is where real progress begins.